Welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Artifact Adventure. I'm your host Mr. Gazillion, and in the last episode we took on the Frost Tower to the north. From what I can gather from our exploration is that there is nothing left to be done in this game. We've done the tomb, we've explored, we've hugged all the shores. There might be quests that are hidden somewhere, and if you talk to, a villager, if you talk to someone in a cave or something, there might be more artifacts that I can unlock, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing much that I can do. So, one thing that we need to do before we can find out whether or not we can go and take on the Swamp King directly is this guy. Years ago, I served as a commander and led an attack on the Swamp King's domain, but the attack was a failure and all of my men died. I was the only survivor. My leg was badly wounded. I was forced to leave the army. Now I run this dojo, training those who wish to improve their combat abilities. Why am I training people? Well, anyone who can defeat me should be able to handle the Swamp King. Do you want to try your luck against me? And so yes, we do. Because if I cannot defeat this guy, I have a feeling I cannot defeat the Swamp King. So this is a good way to kind of measure our progress. And if I can't beat him, we'll try and go find something to do. We're just gonna fight. I think the only buffing I kind of want to do right now is our giant shield. I think that would come in handy, but his damage doesn't seem that bad so far. I think it's manageable with some of our healing ability. Actually, I forget what the healing spell is called, but let's see, Butts, what do you got here? It's Blessed Wind, of course. So, yeah, so he lowers our attack, our defense, but Butts can pretty much keep up with him, so unless he has something up his sleeve, I think we're doing alright. So what's something that we have? We have increase the intelligence of an ally, drop the speed of an enemy group, and all enemies are engulfed in a huge explosion, sort of light. I don't really know that any of these things would be particularly handy for us, so I'm just gonna, I don't even know. Let's try to see if we can do 2 giant shields. Now's the time to experiment, because this is a death that has no real consequence. Because he'll heal us, tell us, haha, you're not quite ready, and then we'll move on. So to keep everyone healed up, Kyle's the only one who took damage, so let's give him a full heal. And let's just keep moving forward. So that, to me, means we're doing pretty good. And you know what? Let's do a giant shield again. Until I see something that it's not having any effect, I don't see why I wouldn't really do this. So our defense keeps getting boosted. And we don't need huge healing, because you know what? He's actually screwing up his turns. Let's just do a basic healing do, really. Uh-oh. No, Dizzy's not good. Do I have a spell that will remove that? Purifying Light is only poison. Well, that would be something that would be interesting to look up. I don't think I have anything to get rid of that, but... So, let's just cause some huge ice damage while everybody else is kind of, struggling. That's unfortunate. Kill, don't miss. Wild Blizzard wasn't great. Let's try Thunder. I could keep doing some giant shield on him, but it's not great. That wasn't great either. Let's try Hands of Giants. And Shockwave. See, that's actually very weak still. Oh, there you go. We defeated him, and I think we defeated him pretty well, actually. Well, looks like you beat me. Not even the Swamp King will be able to stop you, probably. I'm glad there's someone who could finally defeat me. No, oops. I don't want... No. Well, this isn't a guarantee, guys. This isn't a guarantee. We're full health. We defeated him. Let's save. And let's just do it. What do we have to lose? Let's look at our items here. We've got a Stinger, Medical Herb. We've got Windbuster, Black Rag. We got some medical herbs, I don't know what else to buy, to be honest. Let's go look for some supplies, I suppose. We might be able to buy some cleansing tonics, maybe. Let's buy maybe 1 or 2. I don't know. Oh no, that's just poison. That's not really useful. Let me sell that, because I just don't really care for it. Oops, what can I buy? See, there's nothing here that's actually very useful. Let's buy some medical supplies, just a couple of them, because we want him to be able to grab some stuff. And let's just deposit stuff we're not actually going to use. So the Stinger, an Imposter use this. I don't really know what that means. I don't want the Reaper right now. No one's going to wear this. Purifying armor. Wait, why do we have... Oh yeah, because it wasn't that good. I don't remember, but we'll hold on to the Windbuster for now. Soldier's helm, we got the plated headband, which I think was better, so we'll put that away. Dragon helm, no longer. Armor, no longer. So, you know what? We made a bit of room for treasure we might find. I don't really think stocking up on medical herbs is really worth it, because it just doesn't heal that much. I could go to the ice cavern and go get some of those light armor stuff, because I do have over 100,000. And then, yeah, see, there's no artifacts I want here. But yeah, so there's more light armor that we can buy, but I don't really care much for it. So let's save. If you guys see, I don't know if I can do a load or anything from here. No, not really. I have about 10.5 hours of gameplay recorded on this right now, and that doesn't include the times that I've restarted. Not that there have been many, but alright, let's land. Ow. There's a bit of damage, but let's not worry too much about it. I have a feeling there could be some hidden stuff around here, but let's not bother too much about it. And let's see what kind of monsters we get here. We get a Hobgoblin Knight and a Hobgoblin Royal. And the Royal seems to be the type that'll be a problem. And I'm gonna, you know what? No, actually, I don't. I really need to save up on my mana. I need it for healing, and I need it for healing and casting spells for the final battle. We might end up coming back, because I have a feeling this is going to be a big castle. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Ow, oh, a double cast too. This guy is going to be pesky. This guy has a star though, that's why he has that much health, mind you. But I'm going to do a blessed one on this guy this time. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Finally, there you go. How many do these guys actually take? Let's see, we'll find out soon enough. 1 hit. Okay, so about 3 hits. Kyle, if he can actually land his double hit. Or a crit, you know, I'm okay with crits as well. Wow, that's actually a very damaging battle, but I'm not too worried about it just yet. Kyle's not that weak. I'd rather save my mana and risk it. Alright, so let's go clockwise. I think top's where we have to go. So let's go towards this desert. Yeah, okay. Are we gonna have to go through all 3 of his guys? Are you looking for the key? No. No, I'm not. I don't know what key. I'm not looking for any key, but you know what? Let's actually heal him up here, and let's heal everyone for this. Are you looking? Yes, I am. Well, I ain't giving it to ya. Oh, yeah? Ooh, this Desert Guardian. Is he upgraded? Because I'm pretty sure this guy was not that tough. Let's cast 1 shield. Ooh, I think he might be. Maybe not, actually. That's not that damaging. And with the shield, that'll help even more. There you go. Couple of hits. Let's do 1 blessed wind just to keep... You know what? Not even yet. Like, look how high our health is. Yeah. So... I think we're fine again. Unless he... Yeah, see, now the next one I will, only because Kale is about at half health. But Kale, you know what? Takes a beating quite a bit. I mean, God's not even bothered by it. But a blessed wind will help everyone a little bit. And it's just in case he lands a critical on Kale and dies. That would be just really annoying, and we don't. Nobody has time for that. So, and I'm gonna do another one. Oh wow, 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 wow. And you know what? This is actually the second tower, I believe. I think we could probably go take on a... I think we could probably go take on... Can he use that Blizzard Staff? Ah, I think he can. Let's see what it does. Is it more than like the 300 or 400? Ah, no, that was actually very weak. Not worth it at all. I'll keep fighting. Ouch. Ouch. Nice. Well done, Kyle. Double hits. The text in these battles actually rolls really quickly, so it's actually hard to read a little bit. There you go. Defeated. Wow, good money. Decent experience. Nothing great, though. 2,500 is really nothing to be too happy about. I feel that one Light of Rebirth on Ga and one Blessed Wind will be enough for everyone. So we've got the Desert Key. So see, we probably have to go through every single boss from previous dungeons. And I think Grass was actually the first one, so let's go there. And honestly, we have plenty of mana, and if they didn't really upgrade these guys, are you looking for the key? Well, I ain't giving it to you. They all say the same thing now, don't they? Ah, the Forest Guardian. Long time no see, buddy. Let's shield up. Let's see what kind of damage. See, so I think they... Ooh. Yeah, these guys definitely got a slight boost, I think, because Kel was almost killed in one shot there. So hopefully, our good friend Butts can land a Light of Rebirth on her. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Because then, there we go. Now we're back. And Blessed Wind will do the rest. So that's what I mean, like, I'm not convinced. I'm really not sure if these guys are boosted or not. I feel we're not doing as much damage as we could be. So... And it's only doing 1 damage to Ga, but obviously he's our most equipped character. So Light of Rebirth to Kyle. Ow. There you go. Everybody's full health. Yeah, I'm afraid of the Bringer of Judgment because he was the 3rd tower, and since this guy got a boost, I'm worried that he possibly might have gotten a boost as well. I don't really appreciate having to do a bunch of grinding before I get to a final boss, if you will. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do another Blessed Wind. Maybe this guy's just really strong against physical attack. I might have used a lot of magic in a previous battle. It's been a while. I could have rewatched that episode, but I didn't expect this to be the outcome. I'm playing this blind, so I was expecting a long-winded dungeon with a lot of mazes and a lot of floors, and there might still be. I'm just moving forward as if this... I don't know. Who knows? He does decent damage, but with 86 with our healing, it's not too bad. And let's bring up our shield, because we're not that weak yet, but his physical attacks are... There you go. Didn't even have the chance. And they all give the same amount of XP right now. So, Forest Key obtained. I think I'm going to go back to town, and we're going to heal up again. Oops. Oh, a surprise attack. I don't think this guy's going to take much more than 2 shots. Ow, hail of arrows. And he's been slowed too. Doesn't matter. We can probably take these guys out. There we go. Perfect. Hey, yay, we're gonna be level 40 by the time we finish this game. Assuming this is the end of the game, mind you. We are running a little low on mana, and I don't know how far this dungeon goes, and we definitely want... dang it. We definitely want to be full HP when we take on the Swamp King. So, let's go rest up. Yes. And the only reason we're resting, really, is because we're low on MP, so... save... Because, I mean, if I could stock up on MP stocking items, I wouldn't have to come back here. And I'm gonna take the one hit. Why did I step that again? I'll have to turn right. If I could stock up on MP items, then I wouldn't have to worry about going back to town. So, this is the one I'm actually kind of... He wasn't actually very difficult. I think the desert one was tougher. And in this dungeon, it was actually the... I think the Guardian of the Forest was actually tougher because he was doing strong physical attacks. From what I remember, this character might be... Oh, wow, Oh yeah, he steals. Wow, 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 wow. We're landing critical hits left and right here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. This is not bad. Okay, so now we're due for a little Blessed Wind. No, 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 no. Okay. You know, that's... I think the correct... Oh, wow! I think the correct answer here would be to do a light of Rebirth on Kale, because she can't... I don't think she can take on 2 more... Oh, man. Please don't do another Blizzard. Whew! Saved. I'm gonna do a light of Rebirth on Kyle. Gaw can take quite a few hits, so we're fine. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. That was easy breezy. Very easy. Dangerous, but ultimately pretty easy. So I'll just grab the treasure. Ice key, we got all the keys now. Can we just go straight to the Oh, these guys are not bad, but they do take about a full turn's worth of damage. Oh wait, it was the ow. It was actually the goblin that slowed us down. There we go. Took a bit more than 1 turn, but doesn't matter. We can always gain a little bit of XP and hopefully get to our level 40 for everyone. Are we level 40? Not even. Jeez, what's taking so long? Kill, you should always be full health because you tend to die a lot. No offense. You do a lot of damage, you're worth it in battle. Ah, dang it. Do I grab this guy? Let's just wait till he gets a little bit closer, maybe. I don't really feel like triggering a battle chasing him. There you go. Cat-like reflexes, guys. Got forest key. We got the ice key. Swamp, sorry. Ooh. You know what? Ah, and they got that. I wonder if I can just run away. No, I definitely want the level up. I'm not gonna grind for it, but if I get a random battle, I'll finish it and hopefully get the level up just for the little bonuses that it gives. And we didn't get it. Doesn't mean anything though. We're probably not at the Swamp King just yet. Or are we? Well, who knows? Is this a treasure? What's gonna be here? These should be tough, easy enough. Oh, man. One thing I love about this game is the sound of the critical hits is so strong. Like, it's just amazing. It sounds damaging. I love it. It's great. Oh, man. I forgot how more advanced Ga was. No. I want to heal. I don't know why I didn't think about healing before. So 1 light of rebirth on this guy. I think a healing dew will be enough. Yeah, there we go. Yes, let me through. And what are you gonna do to stop me? A Phantom Titan. That's actually pretty freaking terrifying. I am definitely going to use a giant shield. And oh wow. Okay, so this is the type of boss that might actually destroy us. Because we might not be able to meet the healing demand. And oh man. Oh, ouch. Yeah, we might die here. I should have just done a light of rebirth instead of... I don't know what's gonna happen. He might hit... Nah, see, that's gonna kill everyone. Ow. 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 I don't know what to do here. I'm kind of screwed. How is this guy so freaking powerful? Oh, now he starts doing physical damage. Are you kidding me? Oh, nice. And let's try and bring someone back to life. I like Kyle. Fight, fight. Light of rebirth. But he needs to stay alive. There you go. Fight, fight. Oh, man. Ooh. Yes, he dodged it. Yes! I think we got really unlucky with the, with all the spells that were being cast at the beginning. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So are we gonna get lucky here? God, it'd be really nice to get lucky here. Let me heal Kale. Let her... Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that was actually... Ah, that's gonna kill her. At least somebody's gonna get a full heal. It was Ga. He deserves it. He takes quite the beating. Kyle, you heal up. Yeah, he needed it. And... You know, yeah. Oh. If he just does that, we're fine. It just... Kale needs 2 turns to come back to life. Which is kind of annoying, because she gets hit and then dies. She has a really poor... Oh, yeah, she's gonna get that XP. Oh, it's not that great, but at least it might bring her to level 40. Ah, no it didn't. Well, unless she wasn't already there. I guess she had already died. I had a rebirth on you and on you. We're not gonna have enough. Oh, wow. Circlet? Who wants a circlet, guys? No one. Kyle can wear it, though. We are gonna cast a poison barrier, though. There you go. Elixir of Strength. Going to give that to Kyle because he deserves it, clearly. Elixir of Wisdom. Elixir of Life. So, use Wisdom is Intelligence. Of course, it's butts. Life. Still butts. Kale. I'm gonna give her Defense if we get any. Magic. Guile, and Fortitude. So, we're gonna use the MP boost for butts. Speed, also to butts. But, Fortitude is defense. We're gonna give it to Kale, because she's the one who dies now. And we didn't actually need to come here. So, a little unfortunate. I think I'm gonna run from battles. Actually, no, there's... Here you go. We're gonna go back to town. And unfortunately there was nothing really good here that we really wanted, so... No big deal. Alright. We're getting close to the Swamp King, guys. I have a feeling. I think that was an optional boss that was supposed to be tough, and he felt a lot tougher than the guard that wasn't. Not Frost even. I forget what's the name of that town, to be honest. Well, the guard who tests our strength is in this town here. Alright. Let's do this. Let's finish this. I'm feeling good about this. Kale is still level 39. Not the end of the world. I'd like her to gain 1 extra level. But what are you gonna do, right? So we're reopening all these doors. Getting some random encounters. Ooh, that ghost is... that believer is a little scary. Well, you better believe that I'm gonna kill you, buddy. Because... Oh! Double critical hits with almost 1,500 damage each. That's insane. I want the Swamp King to eat that kind of damage. Holy smoke. Kale! Gain a level! Okay, next battle, no matter what, you're getting a level. And then after that, we're gonna start running from battles. Because I need the most amount of MP that I can get. Please tell me that this is gonna be... Oh no. And he does double casting. Man, I should do... Yeah, I'm not gonna take any chance. I'm gonna do a Light of Rebirth on Kyle. There you go, there you go, there you go. And I'm just gonna fight it. I don't want to waste too much mana. Wow, even with critical hits, he's not dying. This guy is tough. There you go. And now we can just finish off the rest of these guys. They're pretty easy. So, I don't know if you guys are watching my Final Fantasy Let's Play. I feel that both games might have a different demo. I mean, they're both RPGs and all, but this one feels different. It's a little bit more old school. Actually, the other one's old school. There you go. Kayla catches up with the rest. But, oh, that's okay. That looked like a cutscene. But in my Final Fantasy playthrough, I actually, I think I have to talk to him for it. Okay, I actually cut out my battles because they're so long and there's so many of them. What's really great about this game is that there's really not that many random battles, and when I do have some, they don't take that long, so it's not that bad. Alright guys, so this whole game has led to this moment. We're up against the Swamp King. From watching Ike Luder's Let's Play, I feel like there might be more to the story than what he's about to feed us, but let's see what he has to say. It's changing form. Nothing so vile could possibly belong to this world. Wait, that was not, oh man, that looks like Cthulhu. Swamp King attacked. There was nothing really, so I mean, let's increase our speed, see if it makes a difference. Let's fight, and of course, let's put on the giant shield. Alright, good. We were already ahead of everyone. And hopefully this will actually make us quite a bit more ahead of everyone. That's it? Alright, first turn was actually pretty decent, to the point where I'm just gonna try and put another shield, right? There we go, another little boost. Why not? Okay, that's not great. Ooh, he actually did quite a bit of damage as an extra hit. And, I mean, I have a lot of mana, but I'm gonna keep it. I don't have much else to offer for the rest of the team. So I'm actually gonna do a Light of Rebirth on Ga, because, you know, maybe it's only 300. Oh wow, they're dizzy and they're still hitting. There we go, not bad. It's not a lot, 300, but let's pretend it comes down to a situation like that turtle we fought. We were struggling, everyone died, the only person left was Butts. And by Butts, of course, I mean Ga, because I mix the two, they're interchangeable. Ga and Butts were inseparable as children, so a lot of people mix them up all the time, including myself, so it makes sense. A little bit of Dragon Breath, nothing to worry about. Keep attacking, and Blessed Wind should... Oh, beautiful. Frost Spirit's the one that I hate the most, because Kale takes a freaking beating from it. And Kyle hits despite being dizzy, man. What a trooper. Wow. Thunder Spirit? Actually, that hurts quite a bit too. Let's just keep doing Blessed Wind then. Wow. Is he gonna have a true form? I have a feeling he's gonna have a true form. This is not his true form. There's no way this is his true form. Because he's difficult. Ooh. Okay, that's not good. Ah, yeah. He's difficult, but he's not impossible. I find that as a boss fight, you're supposed to be tougher than this, and I'm gonna do actually a Light of Rebirth on Kale, because 2 Frost Spirit could really cripple her right now. Exactly. You know what? I'm really glad I did that. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but this time for Kyle. Because, oh, well, at least Ga got it. Wow, I was not expecting that. Kyle, come back. We need you. You're the big damage dealer now. Ow, ow, ow. And Kyle, I want you to have a full heal. Full health. Come on. Yes! This is why I need Kyle. Thunder Spirit. Ow, ow, ow. And again, let's bring Kale back to full strength. Well, at least Ga's getting it. I need you guys to stop dying. Yay! Dodge! Oh, double hit. We're doing good, guys. We're doing good. Let's do another Light of Rebirth on Kale. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Alright, guys. This is good. Let's do a giant shield because I feel like it ran out. And, oh! Was that 3 hits? No, Kyle. It's because Kyle and Kale have very similar names, so, and the text goes by so fast that I get confused. Confused in my old age. Back in my day, text was really slow. Alright, Blessed Wind. See, I'm actually kind of glad we had a shield there. But I think I'm going to do another one. I have a feeling that he's almost dead, actually. Giant shield, let's do it. Oh, he's not that close. Ooh. Yeah, actually, Blessed Wind. It's like Light of Rebirth or Blessed Wind, but I think Blessed Wind is probably best because I don't know who to prioritize between Kale and Kyle, so. Oh, man. Oh, wow. It's getting close, though. Oh, yes. Alright. Kyle, survive this. Yes. Yes! Okay. Ouch. So hopefully we're running low on health there. He better. Oh no, she's. Oh yeah! Ooh! I was sure she'd be dead, but she's alive and well. Oh no, he's. Kyle, Kale. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it. Oh, you can use this? I don't know what it does, but I'm not gonna use it. I really wish that she had. Actually, does he have a. Why did I not stock up? I bought some and I actually sold it. What a goof. Now I have to waste a turn. Yes! He's dead. We didn't get XP though. Oh, what's going on? The castle is falling. Oh man. The only cinematic of the game. This is epic. This is the end. Captured in a thunderous roar of the castle collapsing into ruin. Your own consciousness slowly wanes as you experience both time and space passing you by. Oh, did I die? The adventurers finally reached the town of Greenvale. Oh no, we survived. The adventurers chose not to obtain the artifact that supplies the healing spring from which Greenvale people make their living. Instead, they received the town's most prized treasure, the shimmering shield, as thanks. The villagers enjoyed year after year of prosperity, wealth, and fortune. The names of those brave adventurers were passed down for generations. Oh, that's neat. I like seeing the outcome of The adventurer found the missing boy. The boy's father granted them an artifact as reward for putting his mind at rest, and although it took a great many years, eventually the man got over his sorrow and moved on with his life. The adventurers braved many scary ruins to bring the witch doctor a cauldron. The witch doctor set up a small hut in a quiet, relatively unknown town. Over time, the witch doctor's fame grew until he became known far and wide for his soul-calling magics. The adventurers risked their lives to return the fortress key to the clumsy soldier, but unfortunately, because the soldier was never reprimanded, his habit of losing things got worse. The fortress has suffered frequent losses of its valuables ever since. Uh-oh. The treasure will only be granted to those who can withstand the pain. The adventurers ignore the rumors and search Wind's grave. The treasure left behind by the legendary bandit Wind. It teaches us the importance of not being overconfident and knowing when to run. As if to punish you for allowing your greed to twist your perceptions, so the group found the treasure, but by taking it they robbed Wind's power of its source, erasing from this world forevermore. I'm not really sure what else I was supposed to do. The boy with fantasy glittering in his eyes, the boy with dreams of being like Wind, the great bandit Wind. The adventurers confirmed his greatest hope that Wind was real. After that, every day was filled with hope and joy. Eventually the boy grew up and became a bandit just like he always wanted. But sadly, this led to tragedy. The boy was caught in the act of looting and was put to death. Damn it, kid! I thought Wind was a good thief bandit, kind of like Robin Hood. You were supposed to do good, man. The boy with fantasy glittering in his eyes, the boy with dreams of being like Wind. Even in his last moments, that hope still sparkled in those eyes. Well, we really goofed that one up. The majestic giant bluebirds, frustrated by their continued aggressiveness towards travelers, one merchant called for them to be culled, but the adventurers became protectors of the birds. Thanks to their human protectors, the birds were slowly able to recover their numbers. But a few years later, the bluebird population exploded and caused irreversible damage to the forest ecosystem. Uh-oh, that's not good. The adventurers managed to find the bottle of sap that kids had carelessly dropped. Now the kids could continue their search for beetle nests. The subterranean air was mysteriously clear and full of new smells, earth, wind, and water. To think a world of such beauty lay just below the surface. The delivery of the strange package obtained in the secret base in Foreign, but the adventurers realized the men were no good and stood up to them. The bandits were defeated and could not continue their illegal operations. The underlings of the scoundrel were cast out into the streets. They eventually resorted to the only profession they knew how to do. They began stealing from the houses of Foreign. For many years afterwards, Foreign was known as the most dangerous and lawless town in the country. Ugh, that's not good. Though I didn't necessarily want to ruin Foreign, I just wanted to question him. His dream was to forge a legendary sword, a sword that could harness the burning power of flames. The adventurers managed to find a flame spirit deep in the cave and bring it to the man. The sword he forged emitted a red glow from the blade. One could feel a faint warmth whilst wielding it. Truly a masterpiece, its intense beauty shall someday captivate another man who shall not rest until he forges a blade of equal beauty. A woman searching for her child, the adventurer took pity on her and agreed to help. She asked them to go to the kidnapper's hideout, as she was sure it was them who had taken her son. The adventurers, believing the woman deserved to know the truth about her child, told her they could not find him. The mother, devastated, she was plunged into great despair. The adventurers decided to leave her to her thoughts. But the woman did not let her sorrow take over. She refused to accept defeat and instead swore to continue her search. Cuomo, the village where all the people disappeared. The adventurers found out the missing people had all been summoned to a certain mansion. It turned out a sorcerer had used the power of an artifact to cast the people of the village into an eternal slumber. After defeating the sorcerer, the adventurers smashed the artifact, freeing the people from their sleep. Of course, the townspeople were overjoyed and thanked the adventurer profusely. Every year on the day the adventurer saved them, the townspeople hold the Awakening Festival, so they'd never forget what happened. The adventurers defeated the sealed Hell Beast, but did they really need to defeat it? This question lingered many months after the Hell Beast's demise. The cave which had imprisoned the Hell Beast was a successful gold mine. The villagers knew much of the vine's gold running through the cave. The villagers had taken advantage of the adventurers' good faith, and happily reaped the rewards of the adventurers' strength. But their job only lasted until they ran into a child of the Hell Beast who had been hiding in the darkest recesses of the cave. Well, the adventurers decided to help the rather pushy inventor in Wangun. Oh, there you go. Well, to be honest, the Hell Beast having a child in there, we were lied to, and if anything, the villagers fell victim to their own greed. I don't really blame ourselves for that decision. They delivered the requested glowstone. The inventor managed to create an explosive to blow through walls. At first, it was difficult to produce an explosive in sufficient quantities, but after years of effort, the inventor made a breakthrough. But then a certain devious general adopted the explosive for use in the battlefield. His adventures caused countless death. The inventor was devastated his creation had been used for evil. He devoted himself to the creation of peaceful things from then on. The man's mission to dig tunnels to observe a volcano had been stopped by a layer of particularly hard rock. The adventurers decided to help the man by lending him the tunneling tool an inventor had given them. And after a lot of hard work, the tunnel was finally completed. At the end of the tunnel, there was a whole wealth of undiscovered caves. The man went from exploring the volcano to making discovery after discovery. The books he would later write on his many wonderful findings always included the names of the adventurers in them. Gaw, Butts, Kale, and Kyle. The people of the village near the volcano lived in fear. To appease a terrible flame god of the volcano, the people offered a sacrifice every 50 years. The adventurers decided to help the young woman chosen as sacrifice to the flame god. Well, to be honest, I wanted to help both the village and the woman. They freed her of her bindings and led her away from the village through a hidden tunnel. The escape plan was a success, but unfortunately the flame god saw the whole thing. His revenge was as brutal as it was swift. The flames he spewed over the village destroyed everything. The woman ended up starting a new life in Wangun and over time forged a little happiness for herself. She lived forever in ignorance of the lives that had been sacrificed for that small measure of peace she enjoyed. I don't know. The two crab kingdoms warring over territory, the hairy crab and the Kara crab, fighting not only for power but for control over the future of all crab kind. After thinking it over, the adventurers decided to ally with the Kara crabs. The Kara crabs got their way and began to plan their future, but at the cost of so many hairy crab lives. But there was yet another problem for the crabs, one that would affect not only their caves. With no hairy crabs to hold them back, the Kara clan were free to breed and increase their numbers. Their population exploded, eventually forcing them to search for a new habitat. Their domain began to spread, crossing desert and forests alike. Eventually they shall claim the world itself as theirs. Whoops. That was not great. While on their journey, our adventurers came across a beast that had been locked in a cage. According to local guards, the animal was both very rare and also incredibly dangerous, capable of destroying whole settlements. The adventurers decided to help the soldier by obtaining for him poisonberry. The poison that the soldier attracted from the berry was potent enough to kill the beast in a painless way. But the fact the soldier had put down the beast quickly became common knowledge. Lieutenant Reck came under attack from nature protesters for many years. In order to silence their critics, the town invested a huge amount of money into the national budget. So, okay. I feel like a lot of these endings are kind of like 50-50, because had I saved the beast, then he could have destroyed a bunch of settlements. So and same thing with the hairy crabs, you know, like what would have happened had I like gotten crabs from both clans for the soup, or the guy who was trying to make something with all kinds of crabs. They could have been like, oh well, you know, I broke apart the ecosystem, and so it created some sort of, I don't know, like some of the other creature took over. So there's really no way to know what's the best decision. A man with a checkered past planned to break free from prison and start a new life with the girl he loved. The adventurers snuck into his home and found a pendant for him, and also defeated the ruffian around his house. But this tipped the other scoundrel off of his plan, and the man was immediately put to death. The woman, knowing how ruthless the gang could be, was not surprised he had been killed, but nevertheless was devastated. She never returned to Aluda. Some said they saw her walking into a nearby lake, clutching a pendant to her chest. Nobody knows for sure what became of her. Okay, there you go. The adventurers decided to lodge at an inn in a certain fishing village. When they awoke, they were in a jail. Thanks to the man trapped in the cell next to theirs, the adventurers were able to escape the village. What was with that village? For many years, it was shrouded in mystery. But a few months later, just off the coast from the village, a small island rose up out of the sea. Shortly after that, the world was thrown into chaos. Okay, this mission particularly was bullshit, because the guy you saved is like, you're not gonna help us, are we? And I said yes, and I think the correct answer was no, because if you said no, it kind of meant that you, I don't know, we're gonna try and help, I don't know, and then he would have told you how to defeat the fishermen. So this was just a really bad dialogue. And unfortunately, I saved before realizing what I had done. The Sarah sat trapped in conflict for more than 100 years. Sarah holding the Holy Land from their fortress, and Sandra trying to claim it for their own. The adventurers found a hidden route that could have led to victory for either side, but decided not to leak its whereabouts. They believed maintaining the equilibrium of battle was key to avoiding bloodshed. San and Sarah, for more than 100 years after that, they remained locked in a stalemate. The war drained the two groups of their resources, and slowly they lumbered towards mutual destruction. Or, you know, they could have disbanded. This girl has used the power of an artifact to reanimate the dead. Realizing things had gone awry, the girl asked the adventurers to put an end to the undead rising. By sprinkling holy water in 3 incense burners, the adventurers were stabilized the artifact. Okay, but as they did, a bright light appeared. Suddenly, an arbiter of death appeared before the adventurers. They asked the adventurers to destroy her artifact, so they might be able to punish her for what she had done. The adventurers realized the importance of the balance of life and death, and destroyed the artifact. The girl was buried alive by the spirits of death. As far as the universe is concerned, this is just. Order must be protected after all. Anything which wishes to exist against the flow of order must give up its life. The spirit of the girl who had thrown order into chaos must suffer for all eternity. Without end, without respite, without relief, for all eternity. That's a little harsh. The man drank down the crystals of life, and instantly his body was frozen like crystal, and he no longer moved. To help him out of his predicament, the adventurers went to find a milkberry, but even if the frozen bodies returned to normal, the milkberry would be lost forever. There would be no reward. The adventurers decided to pay the price and use the berry to unfreeze the man. The man remembered nothing of his past. Sometime later, the man heard the story of the Crystal of Life and once again became captivated by their call, and so he turned his body to ice once more. So what? So we had the choice of let him stay frozen in a village or let him go find it. I'd rather having given him those few months. If anything, we could have warned him of what happened, but you know, the game didn't give us that option either, so. The princess of the dream world asked the adventurers not to tell others of her world's existence. The adventurers pledged not only to keep the secret of the dream world, but also to protect it. Many people in the past have been invited to dream worlds, but every time they succumb to the beauty of the flower and pick it. That's why the adventurers' answer surprised the princess. Some years later, the petals of the flower ascended to heaven and forged a new world. In that new world, the adventurers were known as mythical legends. Ah, that's nice. That's a nice one. The adventurers came across a lookout at the brink of destruction. Working with the soldiers, they came up with a plan to wipe out the attacking monsters. The adventurers volunteered to set up the dynamite in the basement of the lookout tower. Nothing could possibly have survived such a huge explosion. Although the attack was stopped, it was at such great loss the town of Frosthaven understood that then what true tragedy is. Family, friends, lovers, even if one person had survived the attack, perhaps Frosthaven's grief would not have been so deep. If only a more controlled method had been used, perhaps at least one person could have been saved. And see, this is another tragedy that could have been avoided, but honestly, this was a tragedy, again, of bad dialogue, because with good dialogue, I could have known that I had a choice. It's either, hey, do you want to help us? You know, you go in the basement and set off the dynamite, yes or no. So no means I don't want to help you, so no, that was not right. Thanks to the rash actions of the adventurers, not a soul could be saved, which is bullshit. It wasn't a rash decision. Seeking the ultimate power, the adventurers joined forces with the soldier they met at the Temple of Power. By working together with the soldier, they were able to make their way through the temple. The soldier moved ahead and opened up access to the treasure room, but got trapped on the final floor. The adventurers were then presented with a choice, either ultimate power or the life of their ally. They chose their ally. The spirit of the temple, seeing this act of great kindness, bestowed true power onto the adventurer as a reward. Perhaps it was their own inherent good, or perhaps it was the faith of their new ally had placed upon them. Either way, the adventurers chose life in the end. If your heart is filled with honest compassion, that shall turn to real power in time. Everyone was safe and got what they wanted. Isn't that a perfect story? The jar and the goblins it once contained. The adventurer failed to locate all of the goblins. The ones that remained free began to take their revenge on the jars of the world. No matter where they were hidden or what they were made from, every jar met a tragic end. Some months later, with all pots smashed, the goblins turned their hatred towards the world beyond the skies. Oh, that's too funny. After a long and grueling quest, the adventurers finally defeated the Swamp King. With a sudden roar of sound, his castle began to collapse. Slowly, the adventurers began to lose consciousness. Light slowly enveloped their bodies, the memories of their quest still fresh in their minds. As the light engulfed them, their bodies began to tear apart, eventually turning to particles. They became a new energy source. Then a light surrounded the world, and a great gray cloud began to shroud the earth, warning of a new battle. What does this mean? The end. This is not a great ending. I don't like everything that happened. Overall, this game was amazing. It suffered from really poor dialogue, but ultimately quite a lot of fun and a lot of replay value, if you ask me. So we have 11 hours clocked in here. Let's just check real quick what happens if we continue this. And it brings us to our last save game, and Kale is level 40. So not much. So let's just return to the title. Well guys, this was a great game. I enjoyed it tremendously. It was actually probably my most popular series so far. So I am so grateful that you have stuck with me until this end. Maybe one day we'll revisit this game with a different party and make different decisions. but I don't think that would be anytime soon. So I actually recommend this game. I had a lot of fun with it. So as always, I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate every single view. If you enjoyed what you watched, feel free to take a look at the next video or peek at a random video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.